We've crafted an article for you on lockergnome.com. You're more than welcome to read along as I through this video. It's aptly titled, When Not to Use Your Smartphone. And I know you could think of a million ways of how you would never use your smartphone, but that's the question I want to ask of you. Slightly different from the article title. What are things, actions, items, whatever, what are things you can't use a smartphone to do? Name one. And I'm sure you guys are going to think of a million things that you can't do with a smartphone. One thing you can't do with a smartphone is, I don't know, I guess you can game. You can, you could use it as a, there you go. Using it as an eating utensil, you could, I guess, do it. It just wouldn't be kind of klutzy, really. It's not really made to, you can eat things off of it, potentially, nom, 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 nom. So you can kind of eat with it. You can, find out, that's one thing you can't do with it. Trim your nose hair. I've been having I know I need to do this. You can't do that. Right now there's no attachment for trimming your nose hair. One thing you cannot do with your smartphone. Not just, not using it in places where you shouldn't be using smartphones in general, just phones at all. Fun gaming, someone says. I need buttons, says Mac Stalker. Well, I have fun gaming, and it doesn't really hurt me any not having... I have one button, that's all I need, the home button. And I get weird text messages from people who think they're my friends. It's disgusting. Finding a lost dog. Yeah, that's true. You can't do that easily. Maybe there's an app for that, though. Use the touchscreen as a mouse or touchpad. You can do that, Ojamar. You can. Drink beer, says Vorberg. That is true. You could use it as an eating utensil, not as a drinking utensil, really. It'd be kind of strange. Clean your car, says Windows Tech Talker. It's another thing you cannot do with your smartphone. You can't pop your zit on your nose, too, says Chad783. Well, mine went away, but you're right. It would be a little awkward. You can't... What is it with me and smartphones and noses today? Fill a tire with air, says Spring794. What are things that you can't do with your smartphone? It says you can do so many things with all these applications. What are things you can't do? And as I said, we've got a corresponding article for this. When not to use your smartphone. So even if you can use it to do something, doesn't mean you always should. And we've outlined where you would not want to use your smartphone in that article on lockergnome.com that we've linked in the description. And if you find it interesting, or if you have any other ideas, feel free to share whatever you're thinking, which I'm sure you're doing anyway. At least I'd hope.